Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Bamboozling admissions, Daniel's disloyalty uncovered Devon's quandary imperils Lily's heart. Days of Our Lives hints that Lucas Horton puts his life in danger by asking for an interview with a newspaper. Highlights from Days of Our Lives, Xander Cook confronts Stefan DiMera. Theresa Donovan contacts Brady Black during a work crisis. Besides, Harris Michaels and Jada Tracker commend a fruitful medication bust. Days of Our Lives Marlena Evans supplication. DOL uncover that Marlena Evans detects John Dark is grieved. Unfit to find solutions from John, Marlena connects with Steve Johnson. Theresa and Alex Kyriakis play Truth or Dare. Everett Lynch admits to Stephanie Johnson. Additionally, Kate Roberts Brady rests on Roman Brady. Days of Our Lives Lucas meeting, Xander examines, Theresa's emergency, Harris's success. DOOL. On Leo Distinct sees Stephanie leaving Everett's room. Steve addresses Kayla Johnson about his concerns regarding Constantine Meliones. Johnny DiMera observes that Stefan is in a bad mood. Ava Vitali and Wendy Shin share a bond. In addition, Sarah Horton discovers that Paulina Price is her mystery patient. Days of Our Lives, Xander Cook's search reveals that Xander seeks clarification from Stefan regarding the baffling phone call. Brady is alleged by Alex to have feelings for Theresa. Another successful drug bust is celebrated by Harris and Jada. Chad DiMera accepts Johnny's request to be his best man. Additionally, Chanel and Paulina Dupree plan their wedding. DOOL. On Eric Brady and Sloan Peterson, Brady's mission to get cozy is intruded on once more. Harris discusses his feelings for Ava with Marlena. Lucas faces a challenge by requesting that Chad and Everett interview him for a story. Furthermore, Theresa has a work emergency that Alex can't fix, so she contacts Brady. John and Marlena's quiet evening is interrupted by Days of Our Lives Jarlina on Brady. Maggie Horton Kyriakis carries Constantine to supper with Xander and Sarah. Stefan and Ava regard themselves as energetically disappointed. Everett is also taken aback by Stephanie's confession. Which plot line are you most excited to see unfold during the? What are your expectations for Harris, Ava, Stefan, Jada, Stephanie, and Everett? While Xander's caller is surely a usual suspect, Days of Our Lives is truly one big mystery these days, giving no clear idea of where the majority of their stories are going. What does the future hold for Eric, Sloan, Xander, Sarah, and the other residents of Salem Everett? It's an exciting time to be in Salem for a soap opera that typically foretells every turn. We should get to it. Secret Calling was entirely charming, with tranquil, individual associations and, surprisingly, a few disclosures. Indeed, Alex, you're enamored. No, Alex, you shouldn't propose. After 40 minutes of sweet Zara romance, Xander received an unexpected call from a distorted voice requesting that someone be removed. Xander's essentially been on the honest since he took the paper and figured out he was a dad. He hasn't even been engaged with the Constantine/Theresa trick story that he's at the focal point of. Therefore, it was completely unexpected for him to receive such a dreadful phone call, which made the twist even more delightful. More, first-time Days watcher responds. Presently, this has yet to be addressed. Who is on the opposite side of that voice? Since Xander needs to get involved eventually, my most memorable idea was Constantine believes him should accept out John or Steve. Others have suggested Clyde, as have I. Spoilers have Xander addressing Stefan 1 week from now, so that lines up. In any case, he likewise cooperates with Constantine. Who do you suppose it is? What is a name worth? After seeing Stephanie with Jada and Rafe, Friday also ended with Everett preparing to confess something to Stephanie. To understand everything he says to her, Drama Overview has the scoop. All I'll say here is, try not to expect genuine responses at any point in the near future, since Jada's portrayer, Elia Cantu, prodded exciting bends in the road in abundance. Stephanie and Everett are facing each other while seated on the edge of a Salem in bed. Regarding those twists and turns, I love that recap commenter Kathy M suggested that Everett and Bobby are different people who are working against each other in the drug trade. Everett and Bobby are under witness protection in another theory. Openings can be jabbed in the two speculations, however they in all actuality do make sense of why he continues to vanish on his ladies and why he has two names. Or then again, perhaps Everett/Bobby are twin siblings. Or on the other hand, he's simply a straight-up scumbucket. The main thing I genuinely don't have any desire to happen is for Jada to uncover a more obscure history with her ex than treachery. Days absolutely adores traumatizing their characters, particularly those who are female. I figure we can all concur we aren't cleanser fans for the maltreatment. We have enough bad men on screen mistreating women, said formerly Ask88. Why is there such a lack of romance in soap operas today? More from the story. Constantine's connection to Steve and John is the third mystery Days fans are trying to solve. For what reason would he say he is so shaken by the pawn? How did he come across him? And what is Steve's connection to it? I have no suppositions on what's happening and am truly captivated. Particularly since Steve is vigorously involved. But mostly, I'm glad they added another layer to Constantine because his chemistry with Maggie is getting old. Steve stares blankly out the window of the pub. Constantine makes a pointed comment behind him. Genuinely necessary secret. As Curtis referenced last week, Johnny gave such countless insights regarding Chanel's Seal wedding band, I thought without a doubt it planned to prompt a secret or something greater. However, he replaced it immediately with a blue diamond, which appeared to put an end to that idea. In any case, he likewise gave a lot of insights regarding that too. Could Elizabeth Taylor's former diamond be a part of a larger story, or was it just a waste of time? Even though I love that Johnny and Chanel have reunited, I'm hoping for the latter because a wedding isn't enough to tell their story. They would have a lot of fun going on an adventure or solving their own mystery. During the MLK Day episode, Johnny did say that he needed a job and a purpose. Ideally, he will pursue a career that gives him more to do than obsess over Chanel and use the DiMera name to assist his soon-to-be mother-in-law. Johnny is lying in bed, shirtless, and giggling as he leans against his wooden headboard to face Chanel. More odds and ends. Stacey Hayduke wraps up her most recent project. Given that we only heard the slap and saw nothing after the kiss, could Ava have confided in Harris? Is it true that they are playing it up to make it appear as though they're currently in conflict, yet are truly cooperating? When will Nicole, Tate, and Holly come back? They were the most intriguing aspect of the drug storyline, so there must have been a rationale for their expulsion. With Brady proclaiming he won't ever rejoin with Theresa or Kristen, did he dissent excessively, or is there another person out there for him? Stephen Nichols congratulates the cast member who is referred to as the hardest working dude in daytime. When Drake Hodgson celebrated his anniversary as the pawn Roman Brady Forrest Alamein John Stevens' father John Black, it wasn't just Days of Our Lives fans all over the world who let out two hips and a hooray. The veteran entertainer's castmates celebrated him as well. Earliest of them all? Stephen Nichols plays Steve Johnson, also known as the Ian to John's Young. Drake, happy 38 years. He shouted on Instagram in the subtitle to a photograph with his long-term co-star. This is your year because you work the hardest during the day. As a matter of fact, it creates the impression that 2024 could possibly have a place with Hodgson. Once more Constantine's I Know Something You Don't shtick proposes that John's very personality might be going to be raised doubt about. Check out his startling past in this. The fact that his best friend Steve seems to know something about it makes things even more complicated. Why is that the case? Could it be said that he is protecting John from some horrendous truth, or maybe concealing something of his own?